If you enjoy the content on this channel, please like and subscribe. Dark Side of the Ring is a Canadian documentary television series produced by Vice Studios. The documentary explores the untold stories and controversies surrounding professional wrestling. The show delves into various aspects of the wrestling industry, including behind-the-scenes incidents, scandals, and the personal lives of wrestlers. It often focuses on the dark and more controversial subjects, shedding light on the less glamorous side of the world of professional wrestling. The series combines interviews with key figures in the wrestling industry, archival footage, and reenactments to provide a comprehensive and often sobering look at the challenges and issues faced by those involved in professional wrestling. Season 1, which premiered in 2019, received widespread acclaim for its gripping storytelling, insightful interviews, and its ability to shed light on the often tumultuous and dark side of the wrestling industry. Episode 1 deals with the match made in heaven, which covers the controversial events surrounding the wedding of Macho Man Randy Savage and Miss Elizabeth, two beloved figures in the world of professional wrestling during the 1980s and the early 1990s. The narrative covers their on-screen romance, which led to a real-life marriage and the challenges that faced them both in and out of the ring. The two, however, met with issues relating to jealousy and the demanding nature of the wrestling industry, which really influenced and made their marriage very difficult at times. This episode also reflects on the enduring legacy of Randy Savage and the tragic events that unfolded after their marriage, leading to the untimely deaths of first Miss Elizabeth from a drug overdose on May 1st, 2003, and Randy Savage on May 20th, 2011, when he became unresponsive while driving and crashed into a tree. Episode 2 deals with the infamous Montreal Screwjob, a match for the then WWF, now WWE Championship between Bret Hart and Michaels at the 1997 Survivor Series in Montreal, Canada. The incident, commonly referred to as the Montreal Screwjob, revolves around the backstage politics and the unexpected turn of events during the match. The episode provides the context about wrestling landscape in the 1990s, the Monday Night Wars between WWE and WCW, and the real-life tension between Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels. The heart of the episode details the controversial ending of the match, where Vince McMahon, the owner of WWE, made the decision to end the match in a way that Bret Hart did not expect, leading to a real-life confrontation backstage. The aftermath of the Montreal Screwjob had a profound impact on Bret Hart's career and personal life. It also explores how the incident affected him emotionally and professionally, leading to his departure from the WWE. Episode 3 deals with the killing of Bruiser Brody. The episode explores the events surrounding the fatal stabbing of Bruiser Brody in a locker room of a wrestling event in Puerto Rico in 1988. Brody was known for his imposing presence and wild brawler style in the ring. The episode details the circumstances of the fatal altercation between Bruiser Brody and Jose Gonzalez, whose name was Invader One, in the locker room. The interviews with witnesses and individuals present at the time provides the insights into the events leading up to the actual stabbing. Episode 4, titled The Last of the Von Erichs, explores the rise and fall of the Von Erich family, a legendary wrestling dynasty in Texas. The Von Erichs, consisting of brothers David, Kevin, Kerry, Mike, and Chris, achieved great success in world-class championship wrestling during the 1980s. However, the family faced a series of tragic events, including the untimely deaths of several members. The episode delves into the success of world-class championship wrestling, a promotion run by the Von Erich family in Dallas, Texas. The promotion gained popularity during the 1980s and became a significant force in the wrestling world. The episode also covers the heartbreaking deaths of David, Mike, and Kerry, and Chris Von Erich. Each death is explored, and the impact of the family and the wrestling community is examined. Episode 5, titled The Mysterious Death of Gorgeous Gino, investigates the life and untimely death of Gino Hernandez, whose career peaked in world-class championship wrestling during the 1980s. Gino was known for his charisma, in-ring ability, and his role as a villainous character in the wrestling world. He did, however, have struggles with substance abuse. The central focus of the episode, though, is the mysterious circumstances of Gino Hernandez's death. Interviews with friends and family and those close to him shed light on the investigations and various theories surrounding the case. His death was initially ruled a homicide, but later police concluded that he had died of a drug overdose. Episode 6 deals with the fabulous Moolah. Moolah, who was born in 1923 and died in 2007, was an American professional wrestler. She is an overall 8-time women's world champion, and to this day holds the record as the longest reigning world champion in combination for all of her reigns. During her lifetime, Moolah was lauded as a leading figure in women's professional wrestling and was considered one of the industry's greatest wrestlers. She became the first woman to be inducted into the WWF Hall of Fame in 1995 and is also a member of the NWA Hall of Fame and the Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame. However, her legacy has since been damaged in the years following her death, when allegations surfaced that she exploited female wrestlers under her tutelage both financially and sexually. Now look, firstly, I'm a huge professional wrestling fan. So when I saw there was going to be a documentary series about the dark side, as it were, a behind-the-scenes look at the complexities and nuances of this very complicated industry, well, I knew I would be hooked. Dark Side of the Ring is really a well-made documentary series. It has wonderful in-depth storytelling, and its willingness to tackle sensitive and difficult subjects within the world of wrestling really makes it a unique sort of take on this often misunderstood, misguided, and very enigmatic industry. Professional wrestling is a form of entertainment that thrives on the spectacle. From the colourful characters and dramatic storylines, the emphasis is on captivating the audience's attention. The wrestlers adopt larger-than-life personas, drawing inspiration from the carnival tradition, where performers often had flamboyant and exaggerated personalities. This over-exaggeration and performance sometimes bleeds, though, into their own personal lives. One of the most misunderstood aspects is the scripted nature of wrestling matches. While the outcomes, yes, are predetermined, the athleticism, the skill and the risks involved are very real, and it really takes a toll on one's body, hence the reason a lot of these men and women turn to drugs and alcohol to help them get through their life struggles. The industry really blurs the lines between reality and fiction. Behind-the-scenes relationships and rivalries may be integrated into storylines, and unfortunately there is plenty of tragedy within the world of wrestling. Look, albeit fascinating, incidents like the Montreal Screwjob, or maybe a lighter episode, say, than of course the horrific death here of Bruiser Brody, or the tragic story of the Von Erich family who seemed to be cursed. Each episode, though, is very well done if you are a wrestling fan, but I feel even if you're not, you'd find each episode quite enlightening and very much fascinating. For me, Dark Side of the Ring Season 1 provides a balanced and nuanced look at the complexities of the wrestling industry. It set the tone for the subsequent seasons that have followed and established the series as a compelling exploration of the darker aspects of the world of professional wrestling. Dark Side of the Ring Season 1 gets a 9.5 out of 10.